This mode in squads would be so fun. I mean, it's fun in solos too, but oh my god, I can't with this thing. Don't. Whoop! I need the shotgun. Also, I was kind of wishing that you can't drop this, right? You can't drop the grappler. Nice. I was kind of wishing that there would be maybe heals on kills in this mode too. Heals on kills just make any mode so much more fun. I think the grappler so that you can move around without being like completely in no control. You definitely need a pump for this mode. Pump or a heavy, because you're always flying around. You're not going to really get too close to people. And you need like an accurate spray gun. Not necessarily the AK, to be honest with you. But we'll take the AK anyways, because it's only AR right now. Let's go to Salty. Look at all these shotgun shots you have to hit. Bruh. Dang it, dude. You really just had to shoot me one time to pick off all my shields. How rude. This is all about shotgun aiming, chat. And also aiming with your AR as you're sliding across the map. Come on. Aim. I don't know about rockets being useful in this mode. Kind of annoying. Yeah, this guy, like, he's a shooter, you know? Good shot, dude. You're a shooter? I'm a shooter too. Get out of here. He's a shooter. I could tell that he wasn't like that good. He just hit a couple good shots in a row because then he just completely malfunctioned the last 10 seconds of the fight and just let me kill him. Need some healing. I left a med kit back in retail, but look at me with my 200 IQ memory. Just kidding, Chad. Just kidding. Any advice on how I can ask a girl out? So, I mean, you're probably asking the wrong person for advice, but if my advice would be Well, first of all, how old are you? Here's one thing like you gotta understand, guys. When it comes to girls, is that like if you're like a teenager, there's not really like a handbook that is gonna tell you what to do, because like, you know, kind of like how guys are trying to figure things out in their early teenage life, girls are as well going through a lot, right? So like it's easier for me to give advice when you're like an adult, because adults for the most part act like adults, and you can kind of do something proper as an adult that probably wouldn't work as a kid. Best way is just to literally talk to somebody and be like, hey, you know, I would love to take you out for dinner or catch some coffee, and talk to that person and get to know that person on a personal level. That's kind of what you need to do. Only problem is like getting to that point for a lot of people is pretty difficult. Like they don't feel comfortable making the jump like that. Boy, put the rocket down. I told you put it down, bro. What are you thinking? The rocket in this mode is not the answer. How did I propose to my wife? We were on the beach, and we were walking along the beach line. Sun was setting. Very beautiful moment. Got down on one knee, pulled out a ring, and asked her to marry me. So it's kind of the same thing. You don't get down on your knee. Don't pull out a ring. Just, you know, there's a girl you like, someone that you know, preferably someone that you've had previous interactions with. Face to face, be like, hey, I like you and I want to take you out on a dinner date. Would you be interested? What time would you like to go for dinner? Can you schedule it and be respectful? Yeet. Yeah, yeet. I suck, chat. So the thing is, you got to be confident in yourself as a person. Like you gotta look like you take care of yourself. You know, brush your teeth, comb your hair, like whatever it is that you do to take care of yourself. Looking good is something that people typically are born with, but taking care of yourself is something that anybody can do. You know, so. That's one thing that people kind of misunderstand, is that you can't just be like, oh, well, you know, I don't look good. I'm not, you know, I'm not pretty. I'm not handsome. But like the thing is, that shouldn't stop you from just taking care of yourself, dressing up nicely, and caring about your appearance. Boy, what are you doing 90s for? This isn't playground. Get out of here. You can't stand on a ramp with the ice skates. I haven't always been a very confident person. Recently, as I've kind of established myself in my life, I'm a lot more confident with people. Like a lot more confident with people. I used to not be able to talk to strangers or really like be myself in a public environment. But I'm very confident with who I am and very proud of what I've done, which helps me talk to people. I'm not talking about talking to girls, but just talk to people in general. I don't need to talk to girls anymore, clearly. But the question you might ask is, well, you might still be in a part of your life where you're figuring things out and you're, trying to figure out who you want to be, who you are, what you want to be, things like that. The thing is, you don't have to be made to have confidence in yourself. You don't have to be. And also, the idea of like faking it till you make it isn't a bad way to start off. You just don't want to come off as arrogant or full of yourself. There's a certain finesse you have to, reach. This has been my TED Talk. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you subscribe with Twitch Prime. Whoa, that scared me, dude. What the flippin' heck? No, he's anywhere is good. Here. My breakfast is here, chat. My breakfast. Tim and Ninja need a squad. Oh, now they want to play with me, huh? Now they want to play with. Okay, so well, let me finish this game real quick. I'm not backing out this time. I'm finishing it. Yeah. Yabba dabba doo. He's trying to get on the launch pad. Yo, this guy's scrimming, bro. Look, look, look. That guy's scrimming. Imagine people doing scrims in this mode. That'd be so funny. Oh, that wasn't the last guy? I thought that was the last guy. Bro, a grenade or quad launcher? I don't think it's gonna work either.